from the PS5 today. And I am live on YouTube. I see myself. And I am live on YouTube. I see myself. Today's music is medieval and tavern music by... Let's see if we can pull the page up. Relaxation Harmony. Copyright-free music on YouTube. Well, I'm doing a little bit of Gran Turismo today. I'm streaming on YouTube today. Okay. I shared the links to certain places, which is what's taking so long. Well, I didn't mute that TV. Hold on. Yeah, that's just that. Oh, it did mute. Yes. I'm not sure if tavern music fits racing or not. You won't be able to hear it when the car starts anyway. Now, I bought me a Jaguar. First car I actually bought. Well, I can't drive it too well in this game. Of course, it's not the same model I had years ago. And I had to take red, they did not have purple. Boy, it flies. I would have made it purple if I could have made it purple. Jeff Bozawood had a purple one in Gran Turismo 2, I believe. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't be able to hear the music. Boy, it goes. Look how position it moves. It moves over the lanes just like that. Now I've just hit the wall. My PlayStation 5 was on the shelf there for a day because I couldn't figure out how to get the controller charged. I finally reset the thing. During that time, I bought the NASCAR game and no regrets because I got to put Christine in it. I wish I could create more characters. Boy, it just goes over the lane to lane. Just like that. Oh, don't hit the wall again. I try to stay away from the wall. Past this little schmuck. There we go in that Jaguar. We're passing that little schmuck. Hope you're having a happy Sunday. I hadn't took my blood pressure yet, so I don't know what it is today. Number 11th. I hear some idiot that thinks he's out on a racetrack instead of a roadway. I still believe there should be 3 strikes you're out for a year on your license when you get caught doing that. You should have to sit around a whole year without your license. He was 11 that time. And if he's elite, I'll have to shut up. I'm not on the Rumble. Strike that. I just didn't feel like setting it up this morning. I just went on the regular channels. It ain't morning anymore. I will have a Rumble stream today sometime if I feel like it. So I can speak my mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Don't compromise. Don't be so shallow. Free your mind. I like to free my mind. When something's on my mind, I like to free it. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Don't compromise. Don't be so shallow. If stuff's playing on my mind, I want to free it. I don't like being in a little box. Unfortunately, in this civilization we're in today, you can't speak your mind. We're back in the dark ages again, where people were burned at the stake. Not physically right now, but they pretty much take everything from you. Demonetize you and remove you. So we're in a digital dark age. It's not quite as bad as for physical, but it'll get there. They'll eventually rack it up, because that kind of thinking doesn't stop until it leads to actual guillotines for the people they disagree with. Try a different car. Oh, let's go to my Pantera. Dun 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 dun. Quite as precise as my Jaguar, but we drive it because the coolest band in the world was named Pantera. One of the coolest bands in the world. Water, Dimebag, and Benny Paul with the Pantera. My tribute to Dimebag and Billy Paul, and I'm going off the road. I'm probably not going to do too well with that tribute. Reverend, Reverend. Oh, Lordy. At least he knocked me straight. Almost. Almost. This is one of them roads I don't like. We're on a road to nowhere. You're always on a road to nowhere in a video game. Because it isn't really going anywhere, but yet it looks like it is. In your face, you're looking at a screen that's looking like it's going somewhere. I was at the bowling alley the other night and I was looking at those game machines. I didn't play any of them. Some of them have motorcycles attached to it. I don't have money for stuff like that. I'm poor. I'm po and white. I'm po and white. I'm not privileged. I'm not as privileged as I think you are. But I will tell you one thing. My check was no handout. My father worked for it hard. He died. He basically killed himself. Blood, sweat, and tears paid for my living. My check. Blood, sweat, and tears. It's no handout. And I will fight for it. I'm not going to accept their universal health care thing, universal charge. They'll just have to keep me stamped into my Social Security to the day I die. I'm not accepting it. My father worked for that. It's not a freaking handout. It is not a handout. He killed himself for it. He died a few years after he retired. Which is what they want, by the way. That's why they keep pushing that retirement age back further and further. They don't want you ever touching it. And it's not for somebody else. It's for you. It ain't for some schmuck in the future. Don't let them lie to you about that. They explained to me how it worked when I signed up. It's for you or your spouse or your disabled children before they turn an adult. Is what it's for. It's nobody else's. It's yours. Fight for it. Stand up for it. Don't let them take it away from you. But when they start talking that stuff, vote them out of office. It's not a handout. Now, if we talk about amending it and stuff, well, I guess you could probably talk that. Like, say, not making it forced and letting people choose where they put their money. I said if they want to set up a personal account, that should be the talking point. I ain't taking no handouts. If I can't get it on my own, I don't want it. I don't want what everybody else has got. I want my own. If I can't get it on my own, you don't like the way I'm living. Leave this long hair, country boy long. I do wear my hair long most of the time. So I can stand it till it's getting in my mouth and I cut it. I cut it to the shoulder length when it starts getting in my mouth. Leave this long hair, country boy long. There was a band in the 1990s who covered that. Every Mother's Nightmare. There was a rock band. You don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long hair. They were kind of like Johnny Solinger before Johnny Solinger was around. I'm talking about Johnny Solinger of Skid Row, which I was honored to sort of know. I don't know many rock stars. We would see them before the shows and stuff. I mean, not like a buddy thing or anything, friendly, like we're for best friends or something. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I got to see them. Because we'd always get there early because we was in Atlanta. We was going to Atlanta. We'd hang out there all day and you'd see them. You'd see them drive in. We're the same with Hinder. We got to see them a lot. I did get to meet Hinder right before Austin Winkler was got out of there. I got one picture with him, and in that picture, I'm a fat guy, but I don't look like a hovering giant, because I'm with 5 other guys that are big with me, tall with me. And the bassist, he was taller than me. So for once, I wasn't a freaking giant. I was with people that were tall enough to be with tall for me. I was fat. I was like a big old fat, because I was 380 something then. Probably 360 then. I'd lost 20 pounds by then. So I was 360. But I wasn't a giant. You see, at school I was always the giant. They called me Andre the Giant. I was a big old fat giant. I'm talking about myself, so you can't get me there. You can't call it bullying because we're talking about my fat self. I was a big old fat giant in school. They called me Andre. I didn't even like him as a wrestler for many years because they would tease me if I'd been Andre. I changed my mind after he died. I missed him. If you don't know me, I'm a wrestling fan. We got JCBW. We'll be doing some JCW live sometime this week. Hopefully. Right now we're JCBW Motorsports. I'll switch this game here in a minute and go to the Christine in the NASCAR. Well, I wanted to take some of these cups right now. So I ain't done that with this game. Right now I'm standing in the 11th and 12th numbers. So I'm not doing that well. My eyes itching right when I was getting past him. I got passed by 4 others. Some got my eye. Dang it. Satan, I remove your curses. I send them back to you. I repented, so I've got that authority now. I've got nothing holding over my head. You can't hold anything over my head, Satan, because I repented. I turned it over to Jesus. I turned it over to Jesus this week. I'm free. I send your curses back, Satan. And then the authority invested in me in Jesus, I have the authority. Because I repented. That's number 6 this time. See, if I hadn't repented, I wouldn't have had the authority. Well, I'm going to get out of here on this game. Now I'll switch to the NASCAR. So we'll put my starting scene back up. Let me close the full screen so I can see what I'm doing here. And I'll go ahead and switch to the Xbox. I will be right back. And I should be back. Here we are. It's still where I left it off. So what kind of challenges we can take? I'll get back to Christine. We'll take the challenge. We will take the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Controller? Yeah, it's one. What a pretty orange. We're in JCW's Tavern today, I guess. JCW Motorsports. And Christine is the main driver of the JCW, representing the JCW brand here on the NASCAR. Miss Christine Griswold. My car drives good. I wish I had one like that. It's with Christine. It's prestige. Precise. Number 3.
Let's try again.
That's number 3. We'll take the challenge again. We'll take that challenge again. I don't know if I'm ever going to get ahead of them. Even though it is precise. Bum 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 bum. Something on my glasses. Bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. I'll take them off. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. I can't see now. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Look here again. What's on my glasses? They're like a bug or something. Oh, see, nothing. Let me find it. I'll clean it. Oh. Be right back. My little case is over here. And I'm back. I'm back. And better than ever. Oh, Mr. Bischoff. Mr. Bischoff. Mr. Eric Bischoff. John, 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 John. Oh, Bish. Mr. Bish. Well, I'm just not going to beat those cars. They're just faster than me. We'll try later. Here we go. That track. Boy, I got some stucks in that area. This track. I hate that I can't turn right because I can't see the turn. I chose Ford because I was always a Ford person. Every Ford I ever met always ran unless you had a battery or something. But a lot of them cars, Dodge was the worst. I hate Dodge. Dodge fucking sucked. They break down on the highway, I kid you not. Every Dodge we was ever in broke down. You don't have to worry about that with a Ford or something unless you run out, your battery run out. Dodge happened every time. You couldn't give me a fucking Dodge. I love the commercials about rims and all this other stuff. They can ram over. I wouldn't have one. My daddy was always a Dodge person. And I asked him, I said, why do you have to have these old things to break down? I guess because they put a silly ram on the front of it. Men think it's manly because it's got a damn ram on it. Well, it's really a sissy vehicle. It breaks down. I kid you not. Every one of them out there rim broke down. I hated them. I call it a sissy brand. Because it breaks down. They put all the rims on the head of it they want to. I know I probably made a lot of men mad. I don't care. I just tell things like I see it. I judge vehicles by whether they break down or not, what brand it is. That's me. If a vehicle runs, it's good. If it breaks down, it's junk. It don't matter. You can put a big fancy name on it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Oh! Lost control there for a second. It's a stupid controller. Yeah, I judge a vehicle by whether it breaks down or not. And it was every freaking Dodge I ever seen in my life. They all broke down. My sister went and got a Dodge sports car. That thing broke down. My other sister. I don't like Dodge. I don't like Dodge. It's not my kind of vehicle. I don't like Dodge. I don't like Dodge. I'm making a parody that that's my bar. I love this bar. It's not my kind of vehicle. My daddy was obsessed with them, though. I don't know what his obsession was with Dodge. Everyone I was ever in broke down. And I always break down around Bushnell, Florida. Of course, those are boomy areas. I think they're growed up now some. Little bit. Back in the old days, they were trailer parks and nothing else. Miles and nothing. It's a little town now. It's right before you get to Tampa. Many a miserable, sweaty, thanks to Dodge. Never understood why my father was so obsessed with that company.
Alright, you're clear then.
Yeah, I should pass those cars, and she. The other dude, he's a he. He's nameless. He doesn't even have a name. He's an old plain white outfit. I don't even know how to edit him. Be faster. Be faster. Be faster. We're going to get out of that. Number 47. Number 47.
All right, dig, driver.
Boogin', boogin', boogin'. Boog around that track, baby. Go around that track, baby. Go around that track, baby. Let's see how we get it. Number 4. She qualified at 4. Now we'll do the actual race. Or to Richmond Raceway.
All right, man.
Let's see who. Let's see who Miss Christine pisses off this time. You know, she always makes some of them mad. No, she's gonna have Hardwick mad. Hardwick mad. He'll be sending her some mean texts. And then she'll get, oh, see, he's gonna be really mad. He's gonna be pissed. She's gonna have a hate mail from him. You gotta remember, she's Christine. She don't give an F. It's night. First time I've seen this game at night.
You're going too fast. All clear. Got a carload now. Clear, bud. 5 laps to go.
I'm actually driving a lot better with her now, though. What's not on down dirt roads? On dirt road. Oh, it's Hardwick again. Hardwick. Let's see if she can get up there with him. Oh, she bumped him. She bumped him. He's going to have some hate mail for her. He's going to have some really, really hate mail for her. Just wait till we get to the end of this. She literally knocked him off the road. That's a GTA Christine stunt. Now it's tricks. She's getting Truex. She's fighting with Truex. She knocked him off. Whoa, she's been Christine now. She's been Christine now. Whoa, she's been Christine. She got herself knocked off. Whoa, Lord, she's right there by the ambulances. Whoa, she's been Christine now, y'all. This is Christine GTA style, y'all. Christine GTA style. She's knocking those race cars left and right, y'all. She's laying the smack down. She lost her spot. He thought he was going to knock her. She showed him. Now she's coming up on Elliott. Will she get up there? She didn't. She finished at 5. I don't know where she was before she knocked off the track. That was the old-fashioned Christine, y'all. That was the GTA Christine. We just saw the GTA Christine here at the Toyota Owners 400. Now that's the Christine that we all know. The GTA B Christine. The Madonna of GTA. Christine. Well, let's see what the males say. You know she's going to have some mail. There's going to be some mad men. Maybe not. I was actually looking forward to some mail. I'm kind of disappointed. Oh yeah, we're not in the we're not in that Food City. Food City sponsored this. Then they go out of business. We used to shop at Food City when it existed. I think it went out. The practice. Maybe it was just ours. Long pit lane. We also shot at Bilo. Bilo, the name pit. Many a times I sat in the parking lots listening to music. That's what I used to like to do. I used to ride with my mama and listen to music. Danzig and Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, Alan Jackson, even Medina. Even Medina. Y'all know me, I still play my Medina. My favorite album to play from her, besides Erotica, was the first one. And the one for the Dick Tracy. I like that because it was sort of like 40s. Those are my favorite ones to play. I talk about back then. Later on, I like that one called Bedtime Stories. That had some weird stuff on it too. Some 70-ish type stuff on it. Y'all know me, I'm a fan of 70s. I never did like Bedtimes as much as I did Erotica. But I did like it. And then after that, I didn't never really like a real good, real song from her until she put out that one went boom 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 boom. I used to play it all the time. Boom 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 boom. Give in to me. I like that feeling that it goes. It kind of give you a feeling like you were spinning or something. Boom, 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 boom. Forget what they say. We're gonna, however it goes. Forget what they do. They'd do it too. If they were you. That's it. Yes, you can't worry about what other people says. You can't worry about them. That's what, if I was an influencer, that's what I'd tell you. Not to worry about what other people say or do. You gotta be you. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Help them. Even Christ told you not to worry about them. He did. He told you not to worry about what other people thought. Worry about what God thinks. That's what he told you. I'd tell you the same things. I ain't going to tell you something against God. I'd have to answer to him for it. But I will tell you to ignore people. In other words, I'm not going to be like Medina and them tell you just to be here for yourself. Exactly 100%. But that's not what God put us here for. And I can't give you that okay because it's not my okay to give. But I will tell you not to worry about what they say. Don't care what they do, don't care what they say. It don't matter what anybody else does. First of all, the only person you need to ask what you need to do is God. He's the only one you need the input from. He'll tell it to you too. You asked him. Forget what they say. Forget what they do, they'd do it too if they were you. Forget what they say.
You got room, you're clear there.
They used to be one of my favorites to play. Because I felt like I was spinning. I like that feeling that'd give. It probably really was doing something in the brain. Who knows? Look, I tell people, I don't need no drug. My music is drug. My music is a drug. I don't need no drug, son. I love music. I don't need no drink. I don't need no substance. I do love my music. Of course, now music is important to even Guy. He uses it as a ritual for worship. So music was important to Guy too. It's just, you should probably really use it more to praise him, not just yourself too. I like that too. I sometimes like listening to some gospel music. I have a certain type when it comes to gospel music. Usually it's the song, the hymns. I like listening to hymns. And Elvis is always my favorite. Elvis always wins the crown when it comes to the gospel music. And next is Johnny Cash. I like Mr. Cash. Cash is next on gospel. He had that one I really liked about the still midnight and all that. These things shall pass. One great morning. That's one of my favorites. And of course, Elvis has a version of that too. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Oh, tell that long-term lie. Go tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, backbiter. Tell them the mighty God's gonna cut them down. Oh, cut them down. I didn't know it was the same song. Verses the title different. They didn't allow him the title of God's gonna cut you down. Of course, it was the 50s. I'm sure that wasn't allowed to be put out on an album back then. It's just called Run On. So if you don't know what to look for it on, just search on Run On, you'll find it. Go tell that long-term lie. Go tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell the mother God they're gonna cut them down. Tell the mighty God they're gonna cut them down. Now, Marilyn Manson has a version too, though. So I like that as well. His is probably become my favorite. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. The one song that Elvis, Johnny Cash, and Marilyn Manson all have in common. They all got the cut that God's gonna cut you down. Do you know Marilyn Manson? He's a fan of both Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley. His mama was a big, huge Elvis fan. If he does karaoke, he usually wants to sing Elvis. Yeah, Marilyn Manson does karaoke. He wants to sing Elvis. He don't want to sing nothing but Elvis. If you asked him to sing a Marilyn Manson song, he gets mad. They got that on video. He ain't there to sing Marilyn Manson. He's there to sing Elvis. Don't ask Marilyn Manson to sing Marilyn. I wouldn't want him. I'd start asking him to sing other bands. I'd say, Manson, come sing me some Guns N' Roses. Sing me some Van Halen. He'd probably tell me, I ain't here to sing Van Halen and Marilyn Guns N' Roses. I'm here to sing. Actually, I wouldn't. I'm going to tell y'all why. Oh, and this is a turnbuckle story. There was this old dude. He'd come in for 3 or 4 weeks. He'd say, hey, buddy, get up and sing me some Meatloaf. You look like you'd be the perfect person to do some Meatloaf. Get up and sing me some Meatloaf. He done it every week.
Back it down, back it down.
Well, I like Meatloaf, but I don't sing Meatloaf. So I probably wouldn't do that to Marilyn Manson if I did meet him in a karaoke place. Because I didn't like being aggravated about Meatloaf. I probably wouldn't aggravate him, but I might ask him, get up do some Guns N' Roses or something. I want to see you do Guns N' Roses. He wants to sing Elvis Presley. If you ever see Marilyn Manson in a karaoke bar, he wants to sing Elvis.
All right, waving you off in front. Pretty good time. Car outside. Drop your speed, driver. Hold your line, got one inside. Bottom clear.
Yeah, him and Elvis and Cash all have one thing in common. They've all got a cover of that song. You can run on for a long time. Run on for... Elvis's version has a line in there that Cash kept out on. About stealing the wife. About going to church and stealing the wife. Elvis's is a little more detailed. It's got a line in there, I kid you not, about stealing the wife, and going to church and sitting in the pews and thinking God's going to let you get by with that. What happened? She flipped my console off. I was preparing for that race. Can't believe she turned that danged old washing machine on and cut my dang console off. Hold on just a minute. Thank goodness it wasn't the console little switch thing. I hate that thing. I guess the washing machine must have knocked it off. It happens, and well, I better shut up. I can't say it. I'll say it on Rumble, because that's what I was talking about yesterday. Low energy and everything. I kid you not. We've had this since, and I can't say it over here. Since we've had a certain somebody. You have flickering lights and everything. since these people have been in charge.
Time to go.
I'm not going to get on a conversation about it, but I don't know what all these dummies are going to do. They like their electronics. Every one of these little dummies. They walk around with their little cell phones and they like their video consoles. What are they going to do when they ain't got no power to charge those stuff? Just saying. You better think about who you're backing.
All right, that's our run. Back her down.
They don't want you having nothing. They want you eating bugs. You will eat the bugs and like the bugs.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Be ready here. Green, green. Got one outside now. All right, you're clear there. Keep it steady, driver. 3 wide. You got room. You're clear there. Hold your line. Got one inside.
She got Harmon again.
Hold your line. Got one inside. All right, you're clear.
She bumped him again.
Leaders coming to the pit. Back it down, back it down. Inside. All right, you're clear. Inside.
She's going battle with him. Woo!
Car there on
She
the
won.
outside. The lead car is pitting. All right, you're clear there. Inside.
She's actually going Christine with these people.
All around.
She's going like GTA Christine. You know, if she had any other boss other than Jill,
Double up pit lane.
she would be fired.
Line, got one outside. All right, you're clear. Car on the outside now. You're going too fast. Clear all around. Car there on the outside. 5 to go, driver. Got one outside now.
Unless you knock yourself off, bro. Oh, no, finally got turned around. There we go. Oh, God, no. Broke the windshields out. I hit it again. Oh, I hate when them things are stuck in the way.
Left, stay calm.
She wants to have some repairs. She's busted up. Goodyear tires. Sirius XM on the top. My daddy had to listen to Elvis radio all the time. That's the reason I put that up there. I put that up there with my dad.
All clear.
My bad, dad had to listen to that. It was the radio all the time. So I put that Sirius XM on the. I'm backwards again. I hate. They don't even have enough room to turn around. And I can't turn around because I don't have a good view to turn around. Ah. Well, at least, I guess at least she's getting the GTA. She's getting the smash cars. That's what she does best. Even she can go right now. Yeah, here we go. That car tried to knock me around, but she saw. She went down really fast, really low. My God. 39. That day was not her day. I still hear the tavern working. I'll do one more before I get out of here for the day. And I'll see y'all later. I'll try to be careful with her this time and not get her stuck. Brought to you by Geico. The spelling bee. Oh, our bird loved that. That's C-O-W. Cow. Chirp. He used to chirp for that. He loved that commercial about it. How did he do it? He spelled it wrong. And he went, dang, glam it. And the bird always loved that.
Back it down.
God, now what did I do here? I can't believe I got into that. I'm busting our windows. Christine has busted that pretty car all to pieces. Remember, now Bozawood owns that car, so she tore his car up. His money pays for everything. He's working for her. I mean, she's working for him. Bozawood would not be too happy with what she's did to that car. He's the one that hires the goofball.
Alright, you're clear then. Careful.
She passed it.
Alright, you're clear then. You got room, you're clear. outside.
Let's qualify.
All right, now dig.
I guess we wasn't ready to qualify. Okay. I'll try again later. I won't have to get off. I'll see y'all next time.